So you've probably heard in my prior videos how much I despise feminism, but I'm going to go into depth about why I hate feminism. It isn't just like I just don't like women or I'm a misogynist, which will be the typical fucking bullshit arguments they'll come up with against any of those leftists. What why I don't like feminism is because it actually degrades women. It actually makes them be okay with like being degenerates. Like it basically just promotes women being completely devaluing themselves basically. This is why we have this problem, I believe, in the West, and this is why women nowadays, or at least most modern women in the West. I'm not talking about all women. I'm not talking about women in Muslim countries. I'm not talking about women in like Thailand or, more Asian countries because as we know, these countries are very traditional. I'm not here to talk about countries that are still fairly traditional or where there's traditional family structures. I'm talking about the West. The West, where people can't even decide if don't even know what a woman is anymore, where we can just decide what gender, we can just decide to be whatever gender we want. I mean, I'm in Australia, and there's clearly some of that shit here because, like, I've seen legit men who are just feminine, but they literally think they're women. They literally believe that they are women, and they are not. They just are not. They're still men, even if they don't want to be. As much as I want to believe that I'm a billionaire, I'm not a billionaire. As much as I identify my channel as having 3 million subs, in reality it has 3 subs. So why would we be okay with promoting fantasy? So that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, feminism. Let's get where it literally just allows women to behave anyway. And throughout my life, I'll tell you, I grew up with 2 sisters, and while I have no hatred for them, I do not like the fact that society basically promotes them behaving badly. That's the difference. As a man in Western society, you are told to behave. Be a good boy. Women do not have any rules. Women are allowed to just do whatever the hell they want. Women are allowed to go outside naked pretty much, and it's fine. Pretty much. We need to. I'm not talking about literally naked, but like women can wear revealing clothes in public that was not acceptable before. Like 30 years ago, it was not considered acceptable. Now, women are dressing in ways that are just unacceptable. Um, Another thing is the promotion of bad parenting. The only this is what the left wants, and this is what feminism has promoted towards, because there's a difference between these good mothers, and my mother is a very good mother in my opinion. She actually told my sister, hey, you can't be dressing like that. Hey, you got to behave. Hey, you got to take care of your weight. Simple things like that, like common sense things. But my sister, of course, hated that and is ultra leftist. Now, while I have no hatred for her, I do believe that this has caused her. She has slept around her whole life. She's almost like 30, and she behaves in the exact way that is so self-destructive, and that's what feminism ultimately promotes. Promotes this horrible way women act. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I've been a degenerate sometimes in my life too, but the level of degeneracy that is promoted for women is another level compared to men. Like in Western society, it's literally promoted to them. Oh, you can just wear these fucking yoga pants everywhere. Like, I don't like when women wear these fucking yoga pants everywhere. It gets fucking annoying. All the time you can see women's curves. Women are pretty much fucking naked all the time, and it's just like, oh, here we go. That's acceptable. Honestly, bro, we need to go in the Muslim society, and probably, honestly, bro, full burqas and shit sounds pretty good. Sharia law everywhere, honestly, doesn't sound so bad after you've been seeing what's going on. It doesn't sound so bad when people can't even decide what fucking gender. There's fucking people looking at, promoting, pedophilia. There's pretty much like society collapsing and pretty much a ultimate degenerative society being promoted. Lack of friendships, lack of connection, liberalism, mindless liberalism. And I have to say, I've lost friends recently because I just don't believe in putting up with bad behavior. And people are pretty shitty nowadays. People can be pretty shitty nowadays, and I'll say this: people can be incredibly selfish. Um, I don't even want to have friends right now because I just rather be building my own empire, working on my business, which I already have one business going on my own, and focused on that, as opposed to oh, let's be a fucking degenerate idiot, you know. And while you may lose friendships, it's sometimes more important to focus on yourself and get shit done. Because if a friend doesn't respect you, like person doesn't respect me, I'm cutting them out of my life. That's what it's going. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. And the thing about feminism creates this disrespect. It's ultimately just by default, feminists don't respect women. That's the biggest thing. That's the thing that feminism, why it's disgusting. If they don't respect men, why would they respect themselves? If they don't respect men, why would they respect society? If they don't respect men, why would they not behave in a way that is not self-destructive? Because as you can see, everything that young women do in Western society is for their own benefit. They use men as if they're an object. They use men as a way to get financial stability so that they don't have to work, but at the same time they want to work because they want to also have the power over men in the workplace. They're everywhere. You can't go to a job without there being some fucking bitch there. Women in the workplace are not, that's another fucking thing. Why do we need women working? If they're just going to fucking mooch off of men anyway, look for a man when they're do the same shit anyway. Why do they want to work anyway? Eventually, one day, they're going to not want to work, and they're going to want to have kids. And if they don't, they're fucking lying to themselves. That's the fact. Like, that's the fucking fact, guys. Like, women do not want to fucking be working till they're fucking 60, saving money on a pension like a man. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. But that is what is literally being promoted to them. Everything is the opposite. Everything left is up is down. Freedom is slavery. Slavery is now considered freedom. Ends of shutting down free speech, making it impossible to find a mate. Modern dating is completely useless. You got female coaches such as Gigi 4G basically lying to people and saying, "Oh, you can do this." Well, women don't care about that. No, they do. Stop fucking lying, Gigi 4G. Miranda, stop fucking lying. Bullshit. Bullshit. You're full of shit. You just want money. That's all she wants. Guys, if you guys follow her channel, I used to subscribe to her. I used to pay her money I used to talk to her. And she's fucking useless. She didn't tell me any fucking advice that helped me get with any women. In fact, most of the shit I figured out on my own. But for the most part, I don't want to really date any Western women. I really want to I'm going to fucking Thailand a couple months. And I'm actually going to fucking go out. I'm going to talk to some women. I'm going to fucking have a good time, man. And I'm not fucking afraid to say that.